my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change, I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness, I just wanna be greatness, I just wanna be greatness, I just wanna be greatness. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna take bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Can you hear me, Jenna? I'm not on my headphones right now.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Hold on.
How's everybody doing today?
I am doing good, doing good. Just continuing trying to get kids settled down. You know, they got to
Yeah,
get
I
up
know.
early in the morning. Oh, but yeah, we had some shit go down on the YouTube streets. And Jenna,
Yeah.
I have to say, I was very proud of the way you handled it. It was awesome.
Well, I still refuse to watch it. That's probably
Oh
why I hate.
yeah, you don't need to. It was not a good thing, you know.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's just something.
Well, I
And
mean, you know, I like I said, I didn't watch perp videos. I got sent the clip, and I thought, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? But you know, I did go in Dusty's because I didn't realize we were sworn enemies with her, but apparently we are. You know,
yes.
um, and you know, we've been more than respectful on not putting shit out there in the public.
Right.
But after visiting Dusty Divine's channel, and the lies she was telling was just unreal. And you know, I'm still trying to debate whether you know there's a whole lot we could put out. A whole lot. Oh, do you see my background?
Oh, yeah, I see the cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
The cockroaches. I see them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, There were things that were mentioned on hers, and she really absolutely did not want to talk about any of it.
Well,
The truth of the matter is, and it was on your panel, the question was asked,
mhm.
who brought something to YouTube?
Yes.
The question was answered by Charlie Girl, which was 100% the truth.
Right. Where are they at?
I don't know. Dusty Divine absolutely brought it to YouTube. Should we have ridden along with that? Absolutely not. We should not have.
Right.
This has been discussed. And if she hadn't rage quit all the time, pulled a Heidi. What's up with people rage quitting all the time?
Well, people do that,
You can't stand up and face what you've done. Is there a reason why that is? You can't hold your accountability for what you did.
Right.
Nowhere did Charlie Girl say, Dusty, open up your ears, sweetie. Listen. Nowhere did Charlie Girl not take any accountability for any of the parts she played, or nowhere did. And I wasn't even in that live. And nowhere was it said, I'm not sure there, Dusty Divine, where you're going with it, but nowhere did Charlie Girl run you over a bus. What she did was simply answer a question honestly. That's all she did. She had a question directed. She answered it. Now, we've taken accountability for our part. How about you, Dusty? Do you want to take accountability for what you've done? Your fault in this or not? I'm guessing not, judging by the characters you've been standing with. So don't sit there and tell us how judgmental we are, when that's all exactly what you're doing and everybody else. Judgmental, judgmental, judgmental. So Hippo, Eliza, Hippo is like a cross between hypocrite and hippos. Hypocrisy, hypocrites, HIPOS. It's just a little word I made up. So take some accountability with what you did, Dusty. We all did. We had to. Oh, she does, Eliza. She does have a table. I promise you. We've got a screenshot of said table, actually, without the cat who'd passed away rolled up in a blanket on it. And nobody said it was a baby blanket. Her cat was huge. Yeah. We know exactly, you know what? It was horrible the way it all went down. It was absolutely horrible. And she claimed it was a napkin holder because I had said, why, your daughter have 2 hamburgers sitting on that table with the cat that's passed away. There was multiple reasons why she couldn't put the cat anywhere else. Perhaps she'd like to answer that. And what the comment was when I asked, why is there a dead cat on the table while your daughter's eating dinner? And, she brought her daughter, who's a minor, brought her front and center, asking the questions. If that happened, because she's completely in denial about it. Jesse, don't sit here and act like, you're this whatever. And you know what? Stop falling back on it. Victim mentality is just not a good look, sweetie. It's not a good look. And as far as the bark cat situation, court records, when you go to court, you don't always get arrested. You really don't always get arrested when you get dragged into court because you're fundraising for somebody and you're refusing to give them the money. Oh, Canadian girl, she can block whatever she wants. Yeah, there you go. Oh, God. I think some people already know about the whole bark cat situation. Y'all, that thing, look, when we found out about that, it made it on CNN, Today Show. I mean, we're not talking about some bullshit we pulled out of the daggone air. So you're going to tell me they're all wrong. Let's put a spin on it that we were completely innocent about that. Exactly. What table? Well, no, we got the, you know what? We got a screenshot of just the table, without said cat on it. It's what it is, and what's sad is don't claim that it's your child's favorite cat when your child didn't even shed a tear. No, Dusty, I'm not going to play your games anymore. I'm done playing the games. I'm done sitting back and just going, oh, okay. Now you want to sit there and say that people were snooping on your Facebook page? Sweetie, I don't have any reason to snoop on your Facebook page. For what? Now, as far as, you were upset because I said, whoa, there's a $300 gaming chair on your child's wish list because, yes, you did look to us to buy that stuff for your daughter. And you didn't come out clean and say that it was for you. You actually didn't put that on there until you had let it slip that it was, for you. And I said something about it. And I was like, wait, if you're really in need for your child, then, maybe you should just put just things for your kid on it, Because if I couldn't afford to buy Christmas for my child because I was out spending $50-$60 a week on fast food, just saying, just for an instance, right? If I'm going to go and ask everyone else to provide a Christmas for my child, I would not put anything on there for myself, especially a $300 gaming chair. And when I did question you about it is when you went and you changed the description. Nice try. You're not the only one who remembers shit, Dusty. I remember a lot. So you can sit there and say somebody's being judgmental all you want. But you got mad as hell because we didn't provide your child Christmas that year. And I don't think that's right at all. Just like you got mad as hell when you went into Iris's and got a reading. And your question was about your twin flame. And you were pissed off and called her a fake and a phony because she didn't pick up that your twin flame was Kenny Chesney. True story. Can't make it up, y'all. Can't make it up. No. I'm not doing it anymore. You want to get up there and you want to do all this shit and be nasty when Charlie Girl spoke the truth? No. No one gets a free ride for sitting there throwing somebody under a bus for speaking the truth. Nowhere did she say we didn't hold accountability for our part in it. But you let yourself get lost up with the whole perp crew. I guess maybe you just haven't had your eyes open to things they sit there and say. Dusty Divine, if you go back, apparently we had discovered that Ernie Shell did a live on her, and apparently Nicolina. Have you seen that live, Jenna? Because I didn't know Nicolina went at her.
Yeah, I did because I reached out to Dusty prior to even coming to YouTube. Dusty was in with Ernie Shell about summer. I watched the live. Yeah, I did watch.
But did you know Nicolina went at her?
I did. I just stayed out of it.
Okay, well, see, I didn't know Nicolina went at her.
Yeah, I didn't tell y'all. Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, y'all, the stuff, the role we played, 100%, we did it. We did discuss that online, and we should never have discussed it. We should not have. And I'll say this, don't sit here and tell me not to mention somebody's child when they bring it up and you open the floor for it. Isn't that what y'all say? You brought it. You brought it here. Not only do you bring it, you put her on. let her chat away. Now, if we want to talk about CPS cases, it was found out too, that a community that she was involved in prior, there was a CPS case brought against her. Anybody can figure that one out? Why? Anybody want to guess as to why somebody in another chat she was in called CPS on her? Now, I'll say this because she wants to so adamantly confess that, oh, she's done so, she's only had 2 jail sentences and it was for this amount and this amount. I personally, the graphic details which she is told on YouTube about her child when he was a baby, she put it out there. And it was unbelievable at the time. But I'm telling you right now, if any asshole laid a hand on my baby, I would not sit there and claim that I'm taking the blame for that to protect my child, all while I leave my child in his care while I'm locked up. Oh, hell no.
I agree with that one.
If any of that story was true, there'd be no way in hell I would leave my baby in his care while I was locked up taking the charges on it. Does that add up for anybody else? Because it doesn't for me. It does not. And this is all stuff that she herself put out on YouTube. Absolutely. Go ahead. You want to get mad because we said something like, hey, man, we can't afford to buy your kid Christmas and you got pissed off? So much so that you wouldn't even come on call, during Christmas or anything because you just couldn't handle it? Well, stop buying the daggone fast food then, whatever. I mean, I don't know what your problem is. You couldn't afford to buy Christmas for your child. I apologize for that. I have 12 children and grandchildren I'm trying to provide Christmas for as well. And everybody else has a family they're trying to provide for. You can't sit there and expect us to buy it for her. Shortly after that's when you just had to leave. You just couldn't stick around anymore. Exactly, I'd have slapped her. I don't know. Yes, Chris, it is. There's a lot there. You know what? And I do, I feel horrible that, she suffered losses. A lot of people have. You can't use that as a weapon whenever you want to, though. I'm not going around using any of my losses as a weapon to anybody. I'm still accountable for my actions and what I do and what I say. And you want to sit up there and lie? I got a problem with that, man. Yes, I do. You're not going to sit there and lie on Charlie Girl like that. That's wrong on a lot of levels. So, yeah, I guess Ernie Shell had his, I don't know. He had issues with her. Not really sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, CJ said, yeah, it's the same one. Same one. We won't even go into detail about all that. Yeah, the internet is insane, Black Widow. You are absolutely right on that. It is insane, insane, insane. I'm not gonna give out too many more. I'm not gonna try to sit here and put everything out there. Just know we have been sitting on a whole lot of shit. There's a lot. I'm just thinking, Dusty, there's a eulogy, urology report, right? You need to go and speak on urology report. Maybe you ought to get busy washing your towels with the booty juice on them. Your words, not mine. Oh yeah, Iris. Yeah, we've witnessed some of that too. Yeah. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if some of family members watch it or not. It's a lot of them out there. That's why those who do, anything like that about a missing child or anything like that, I don't entertain it. I don't watch it. There is a whole family that is, not cool. Well, bye, Bullhorn Betty. I'm not sure if that's the real Bullhorn Betty, but okay. What she got against Wilson Dallas? I don't know. Yes, Joyce. It's yes, same person. There's a lot that could be said, and that's okay. It just, I'm just not going to sit here and, you got somebody who's as crazy as the day is long. You want to come over here and tell somebody else that they're lying? Oh, I haven't seen Psychic Sarah. Yeah, it's just not, it's not a good look. And, like I said, Charlie Girl did not lie. Nowhere did she say we did not take accountability for our part in it. We absolutely 100% did. And everything I've spoke on here tonight has been on the internet. It's been on YouTube. It sure has. Spoke about it publicly, so we can continue to speak about it publicly. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Shorty. There you go, Shorty. We'll have to look up Psychic Sarah and see. I'm not saying there's not some good ones out there. There is good ones. Well, there you go. Yeah, exactly, Black Widow. When you want to sit there and play games and do this and do that, and it's all to make a buck, there's something wrong with that. Some people will stop at nothing to make money on anything that they can, even if it's their own kid that they're trying to do it with. Uh-oh, fancy. Uh-oh. That's sad. That's sad. Jenna, you on a call or something? That's why you muted. She's low. She's being quiet because she kind of, and I'll say this.
Here.
You're here. Okay. Dusty, you got a way of trying to drop your shit all the time and not holding yourself accountable for any of it. You drop the shit and then you don't want to deal with it. It's a whole lot, I'm telling you, man, it's a whole lot of yap all over again. It really is. You decided to leave because you couldn't handle it. You kept taking everything so personally. And yes, Dusty, I was the one who said something to you about a $300 gaming chair for yourself. Because I was shocked. Absolutely shocked and mortified that you couldn't provide a Christmas for your child. So you thought, let me just put a $300 chair. And it doesn't matter how much it cost, right? Whatever, it's fine. I'm just saying, I'm in disbelief. Like, if I can't afford Christmas for my kids, I do not ask for anything for myself. And as far as the whole money situation where you're always asking for a blessing every freaking month like clockwork, yes, we did step away from that. Absolutely did. If there is a need, I get it. But when there's things that you yourself can do to help yourself in a situation, we absolutely encourage you 100% to do things. Absolutely. As I would want somebody to hold me accountable if I was saying I couldn't afford this and I couldn't afford that and da 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 da. Well, I go out and I work. I do what I have to do. I make my money. My husband goes out and does what he has to do. He goes out and makes money. If we can't afford something, we don't do it. If I know driving through a drive-through spending $30 is going to cost me some of my electric bill, well, I'm going to get my electric bill first. I'm going to eat the food at home. And that's just me. That's just me. So yeah, I did say something. You want to say I was snippy with you? No, I wasn't snippy. I was shocked. I was mortified. Like, if you're going to ask for a $300 chair for yourself, that could have been $300 and more gifts you could have asked for your daughter. Just saying, and you want to talk about, people on your Facebook page, and this is all stuff you put out there, Dusty, that, you've been friends with for a long time, that they've known for years, because why? You're always needing a blessing way before the traumatic incident happened. It went back pretty far. And anybody knows me, they know the one thing I cannot handle if somebody just does not want to help themselves, but they always got their hand out to everybody else to help them. I'm sorry. I do not agree with that. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about it. I don't agree with it. You don't sit there asking for everybody else to pay your way when you're not wanting to do anything for yourself. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to change my opinion on that. Yeah, once as a child, I stole a bingo game from a church for my siblings. That Christmas, we played bingo and ate graham crackers with frosting. True story. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Fancy, you were just a kid, though, right? Iris, she wants you to check that out. Psychic medium Sarah.
I think she's trying to post it in the chat.
Yeah. Iris will get it. But I'm just not going to sit here and have somebody sit there and lie on Charlie Girl when all she did was speak the truth. That's all she did. Point blank, she spoke the truth. We never said that we didn't have any accountability in the situation. Absolutely not. But if you hadn't rage quit and pulled a yep move, you would have been privy to those conversations that we had with Jenna. But you just couldn't do it. You couldn't adult up and have those conversations. And that's really sad. Because we did support you a lot, Dusty. A lot. Until we couldn't anymore. Quite a few of us sent you money. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I know who sent you money and who didn't. We all do. And you know that. You did speak about it today. But when those funds ran out, that's when you ran. And that's the truth. So, there you have it. Black Widow said she's bold and upfront and she's good. Jenna, I'm so grateful you did your live because I really was ready to just spill a whole lot of shit and say a whole lot of things that wouldn't be very nice. I was really
I stand behind y'all 100%.
well.
I didn't watch everything that happened today, and I'm glad I didn't. So.
Oh, okay. Is it really you? Yeah, that's you. Okay. Let me drop it for Ert. Oh, Ert, be nice, Ert. Well, Jenna, is it okay if I let Ert up on channel?
Why are you asking me? This is your channel, man.
We're supposed to ask Shawty, right? Shawty.
Shouting.
Saudi
My
sound.
husband's got the TV blasting. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I know my kids had it blasting earlier because they were watching a little TV before they went to sleep. They probably still are chatting about stuff before, you know? Probably still watching it, not sleeping. They're going to regret it in the morning when they had to get up so early and they're tired as all get out. Oh, heck, anybody around them is going to regret it. Let's just be honest.
Right.
But yeah, don't go sitting there. Shorty said, yeah. Shorty said we can. Thank you, Shorty. Thank you, my boss.
I shouted the mob boss now. I thought it was you.
Oh, you missed it in chat. Nah, man, there was a whole conversation in chat. We were trying to establish who the mob boss is, who's the controlling freak, you know?
When
And-
earlier?
yeah, and you're live. So you missed a lot when you weren't reading chat. It's all right.
Yeah.
Shouty is the one we got to ask now, you know?
Sorry. You got to be in every live now and tell us what we have to do, okay?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All hail Shorty. Shorty. But yeah, I didn't. I was ready. Like I said, I was ready to just blast her. I was, y'all, and that's not. You know, it's not me. But I do. I still. There's a big part of me that just wants to put it all out there.
I don't know.
And no, we'll just wait. Hey, what's up?
Hey, am I too loud?
No, not
Okay.
me.
All right, look, you guys are talking about Dusty. You remember back 10 months ago, 11 months ago, when all the, pedo stuff started happening and there were people going after Jenna, Nicolina, and traders back then?
Uh-huh.
There was something sent to me back then when I did go after Jenna. It's in that Google Drive. It was a screenshot from Dusty Divine that she posted. I don't know why it was sent to me, but I was told if I showed it that there would be people that people would come for me on this platform. I'm never going to show it because it had no relevance to why I was going at Jenna.
Yeah.
So, when you were talking about Dusty earlier, I went looking through my screenshots and I found it. So I thought you guys might want it. It might have some relevance to what you guys are talking about, and it's directed to Jenna.
Okay. We'll look into that. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Are you gonna grab that, Jenna?
Yeah, I just grabbed it. Thank you.
Okay.
Not a problem. All right, I'm gonna hop down. I'll be in chat.
All right. Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Small
Yeah.
world, isn't it?
I know. Look at that and tell me. I don't have no clue what it is, but
Let me look at it real quick.
yeah,
Okay,
go
let me-
ahead. Patiently waiting. She muted. She muted so she could look at it. Gotta look at it in privacy. Complete privacy. Go ahead, Jenna. Shut me out. Go ahead. Yeah, but if you haven't noticed, I don't take kindly to somebody lying on somebody else. And then you bullface lied in my face. You lied directly to me because you can't be woman enough to stand up for what you did. You did those things, not somebody else. You brought it out on the YouTube streets and people started questioning. And it's funny because the stories that were told on the YouTube streets aren't matching up the stories that you told today on your live. That's true. 100% true.
Okay, I
Hey,
got you. I got it.
Hey, Pooh. Was it bad, Jenna? What was it?
It was just it was a screenshot of her admitting what she did and stuff like that. But it's okay. It is what it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, like I said, she lied right to my. She lied directly to me, and I no man, just tell the truth, which she did. Own up to it. What is so hard about that? I know when we went at you, we went at each other for a freaking year, Jenna. All because we wanted to be heard. We wanted our point to come across. You were coming back because you wanted to be heard, right?
And it
And we
was
went
right.
way too low. We went way too low. We absolutely did. With that right there, crossed the line. We have apologized and apologized.
No, there's no reason to keep apologizing for it. It's okay. Like, there's nothing else at all. I mean, it's hey Dale, I hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop everything. But
No,
yeah.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh, we're just Dusty Divine. Dusty Divine. We'll put it out there. Why not? She sure as heck didn't mind dragging us across the mud, did she? Maybe you consider it that. I mean, you drag somebody across the mud for telling the truth. Way to go. You should be very proud of yourself. And it's not sitting there dragging you when you're sitting there showing a pattern of bad judgment. So, Perp Diddy, you might want to pay attention real close. You just seem to have a really bad habit of having unsavory characters all around you, don't you?
I agree with that one. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I heard some lies. I said, oh my gosh, which is the truth, Dusty? You wanted to talk about your 2 felonies that you had, this, that, and the other. And wow, it's not at all what we were told. I just question which is the truth, was it the shit you told before or the stuff you're telling now? Like I said, I'm sure there's a urology that you need to go and discuss with someone, right? There's some towels you probably need to go wash. Yeah, just saying.
Well, I don't know what happened between y'all's friendship, I wasn't there. I know what's been talked about, but I know that y'all chose not to, have respect and not to address any of it, which was very good. But considering the fact that, we all stopped and we was able to talk and there was no reason to get back into a fight like that.
No.
I didn't watch her live today. I have no clue what happened. So
Well, I'm just wondering if that table that she supposedly today she confesses she does not have a table in her house. Okay, well, no judgment here, but my kids sit down at a table and eat dinner every night, and breakfast and lunch. So does the rest of the family. But hey, everybody, you do you. Um, so I guess there's been a lot of tables that have been gotten rid of, and I'm just wondering what happened to that table. How many other animals have passed that you put on the table and you finally broke it? I mean, is that what happened? Just curious. Yeah, I'm gonna mention it. You want to sit there and tell lies? You want the truth to come out? Let's have the truth come out then, Dusty. Go sit there and lie. Say you didn't have your cat pass away. And you know exactly why your cat passed away. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Then you wrap it up in a blanket and you put it on the table and you have your daughter eat 2 hamburgers sitting there at that table. So there's a napkin holder between them. But you don't have a napkin holder now. Picture says otherwise. Yeah, it was a little fold up black table. There was. It's a fold up black table. One of those little, you know. She sure did. She even brought her minor child on to speak on it. And what happened there, Dusty?
Hey, Rocco.
What happened there, Dusty?
I
You
don't
had.
know what happened.
She said in her live, if that happened, I don't remember it. Oh, please, honey, you do remember because I said, oh my gosh. Because she mysteriously moved her chair over so that everybody on call could see it.
Mm.
So why would you do that? I know the reason she gave why she couldn't put that cat on the floor. I know exactly the reason, and so does she. And it wasn't that day that you went and took the cat to be buried. It was the next day. There's a whole reason you couldn't put it in the car either, because you didn't want him to get too warm and heated up in there.
Mm.
Oh no, she wants you. You want to bring out True? Let's go. You want to bring the shit out? You ready to
So
go?
when she was
Right?
calling
Ready
this
to
a
go,
lie
Dusty?
in her life,
Huh?
you were saying all this is a lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I said, oh okay. Sound like you just sat there and lied on Charlie Girl. No, you don't sit there and lie on somebody
No.
like that, especially
Charlie
when
Girl,
it's easily
Charlie
proven.
Girl knows everything, on my life. If people pay attention to it, instead of trying to spin a narrative of what was said on my life, not listening to the whole thing, just picking apart what they want to hear, instead of listening to the whole context of the video, you know, she took accountability.
She absolutely did. Dusty can't though. Nowhere near can she. Dusty, why don't you go ahead and let Perp Diddy over there know what you did? Well, we all, I had to dunk out. You didn't give a shit because I was sitting there crying over a news briefing that had occurred on a missing child's case. It broke my heart. You didn't care. You had to go and claim your psychic abilities and start off this whole story on it. Remember that? Oh, I remember. I jumped off. I couldn't do it. I said, I'm not doing this. You didn't give two shits about anybody. You didn't care that nobody else wanted to hear that crap or not. Your stuff that you spun up in your head, claiming that, you had a psychic dream, psychic whatever, vision, I don't know. Does your psychic vision tell you that Kenny Chesney doesn't know who the hell you are? Convinced that you were really talking to Kenny Chesney. I was, oh my gosh. Well, mad as hell. That's why she threw Iris in there today. She's mad as hell because Iris didn't call out her twin flame of being Kenny Chesney. Oh, I don't know about that, Fancy. I kind of think that Purple doesn't really care about who she talks to or not talks about. She's made it perfectly clear she doesn't care who she hurts,
Mm-mm.
including that one.
Right.
I don't know.
I agree. It's all about one-upping the point.
It is, and I feel like checkmate at this point. Let's roll. You said you wanted to, Dusty. Let's go ahead. You want to? You gonna go over there and sit there and call Charlie Girl a liar? Nope. So I'm not down with that. When we've all sat here and taken accountability for the shit we've done, for shit that nobody on the YouTube streets knows. Jenna would never have had to have known, but we talked about it completely. 100%. We talked about it.
Every bit of it.
Put it out there. We're like, okay, this is the last thing here. Here you go. And it wasn't even that it was anything all that horrible. It was things we had talked about and said to each other.
Right.
And we felt we needed to have 100% honesty. And the only way to do that was to say, okay, look, I said this, I said that, da 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 da. And we held ourselves accountable for every bit of it. It would be nice if you could too, Dusty. It really would be. But I'm not going to bank on that at all. Because I saw how you spun the whole Bart story up. All the news media's got it wrong. The judge got it wrong. Man, that was interesting. Did you? Look, I don't know if anybody remembers it or not. Yeah, you know, there was the spin she put on it today was that she was trying to raise money for this person for the cat. Blah 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 blah. But the court documentation reads a little differently, doesn't it, Dusty? Absolutely reads differently. Absolutely reads differently. Tried to put the spin on it that she was raising money for the owner, blah, blah, blah. You're diving into it. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, I can't believe you hadn't heard about Bart the cat.
Yeah, all you gotta do is Google it. A whole article on it. Well, there's plenty of articles on it.
Oh, raining corn dogs. Oh, Kenny Chesney is your husband. Well, you know what? That probably explains why it wasn't her twin flame then, huh? You don't even want to know the stories we had about her, to hear about Kenny Chesney. Oh, my word.
Yeah, Google zombie cat. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
I didn't
on,
believe I did.
So, Dusty, you want to keep going? I'm going to tell you this right now. You want to keep going and saying Charlie Girl was lying? Threw you under the bus? Wow, that's not exactly what I heard, but hey, go ahead. You're not gonna sit here and paint out Charlie Girl to be a liar and immoral, spinning shit, nothing like that.
Hey,
But what I will do is I will call out who spins shit, who does things that are immoral. I'm not gonna do it. You're not gonna sit there and drag our Charlie Girl through the mud like that. Absolutely not.
She dog on y'all today?
Charlie Girl, she sure shoot. Oh yeah, she did. She did on all of us. Whatever. I don't care. Dog away, honey. What you got? You and Perp Diddy, what do you got? I can tell you right now, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. But what you need to do is both of y'all need to clean up your own backyards real good before you keep going at other people. Sit here and say Charlie Girl was lying. She threw you under the bus. Where'd you get that from? Dusty, where did you get that from, sweetie? Did you get that? Because she got asked a question and she told the truth?
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to say it again because apparently people are just too numbskull, hard-headed, uneducated. Like I said, go read the urology. How about that? Go read your urology report.
Hey, Pearl's just posted the link in here.
That's part of the Bart thing. Yeah, there's a whole thing on it. Yeah. I can tell you how that went down. A judge had to intervene and say, no, you can't keep that money. And it wasn't to the owner of the cat. It was to both parties because there was an argument over who should get that money. So, last I knew, Charlie Girl ain't never said anything about a zombie cat.
No.
opening up a GoFundMe, begging people for money, and having to go to court. No, well, she's never done that. And there's a lot of other things that she hasn't done. So that's where I'm at with it. Do I feel gracious right now? Absolutely not. Do I feel graceful and classy? Absolutely not. And I could get a whole lot worse. Boy, the roles have changed, haven't they, Jenna?
Yes, they have, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, y'all have a right to speak the way y'all want to speak. It's fine.
She gonna sit over there. Oh, something happened to that poor cat, Joyce. You gotta look. It's horrible. But good news is that cat has found a new home. Well, it's probably passed away by now. I don't know. But the cat had found a new home, was loved by its new owners, and very well taken care of. Was not buried alive. Was not used to raise money. So there's that. Something happened. Do you remember what happened to the cat? Got hit by something.
I don't know. I don't know. Just the cat looked really bad.
I don't know what the truth is on that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the truth is on that, honestly. I don't know. I think it was very sad. It was very sad. So I'm just saying.
I know it was told, but I don't understand it.
Well, you just don't know what the truth is.
Right.
There might be a sliver of truth somewhere in there. No, I'm not going to sit in silence anymore and sit here and listen to the lies that people want to spew. It was her neighbor's cat. It wasn't even her cat. So tell me, why are you going to go to court and argue over a fundraiser that you had to raise money for this cat? It wasn't your money to fight over.
Right.
A judge had to intervene. And the argument on that I got today was, I was never arrested. I didn't go to court. Yeah, absolutely went to court. It's in there. It's all over the place. You don't have to get arrested to go to court. It happens all the time. It just, and I could tell you right now, I'm telling you, man, I just can't get over this one. I really can't. And I did question her on this one. Why the hell would you sit there and supposedly go through that graphic story of something happening to your newborn and then say, well, I took I was so scared of the person who did it, I took the blame for it. I told them I did it. All while being locked up and taking the blame for it because you're so scared, you're leaving that monster with your newborn. That doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't. There's no way in the world.
Hell no.
Yeah.
The last thing I'd do would be to put my child in harm's way. But, she mentioned that shit today too. So, it's out there on YouTube. It's out there for the world to see.
Today?
Yeah, she mentioned it today. And I'm just in a mood. I am. I'm in a mood. You say you want to play. You want to roll it out. Well, roll your beautiful bean footage there, Dusty. Roll it. Because I'm not sure exactly what it is you think you're going to roll out on any of us.
No.
Everything that we argued with Jennifer has been put out there.
Yeah.
So, again, what do you have, Dusty? Go ahead. After the way I heard you spin things today, I won't be surprised at anything that comes out of your mouth, honestly. Very sad. because you always said, "Oh, you know, all I have is my word." Well, shit, your word just went to crap when you sat there and you lied, and people heard it. So, oh wow, really?
Hmm.
Wow. Oh, deal you with you don't want to. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's not a pretty situation. It's not a pretty story. And you know what? One day I may look back at this and say, "Oh, you shouldn't have done it." But you know what? So you want to bring it out there? You want to speak out it on a public platform? Let's do it. That's how I feel right now, and I don't even care. I'm to a point where I'm just like, I'm so over it. We sat there out of respect and hadn't mentioned any of it
Yeah, they
at all.
did for a really long time.
But you want to do it. You know, go over there with Perp, knowing the situation. You go ahead and put your blinders on, Dusty, because we're about ready to take those blinders off, honey. Like I said, you want to roll? We can roll. It don't bother me none.
It just goes to show, and I'm not dogging them about it. It just goes to show what Perp will go to, to try to hurt, just to spin a narrative and make herself sound relevant and
Yeah,
possible.
exactly.
The girl wants a link.
Oh, Charlie girl? Oh, uh-oh. Charlie girl, be nice when you come up here, please.
Well, I think she is. She's not even in chat.
But did she really want a link?
Yeah, she just asked for a
Oh,
link.
okay. Sorry, Charlie girl, but you know, I'm not gonna put up with somebody lying on you. I'm just not doing it. So don't get mad at me for that.
Yeah, she just asked for a link.
I don't take kindly to that. And so one thing, I'm not gonna sit here and tell no lie about something like that. That's ridiculous. There she is. Hey, Charlie girl.
What the fuck's going on up in here?
Ain't putting up with it, Charlie girl. I'm done.
Why do you think I'm gonna come up in here and be mean?
I didn't say you're gonna be mean. Don't be mad at me. I'm just not putting up with it no more. I was
Why would I be
being,
mad at you? Why would I be mad at you?
I don't
You're
know.
you're defending me.
I know. I'm just not trying to throw your name out there. I just didn't appreciate the way she's gonna sit there and lie.
So
Why?
I didn't watch it either, y'all. Did she say what? Tell me exactly what she said.
Oh Lord, I'd have to go watch it again. She said so much shit.
Yeah,
You you threw her under the bus because we all did it and ran her over and all this other stuff. And it was all of us, and we have to have accountability.
We all did what?
You threw her under the bus saying it was her who brought it to YouTube.
She did.
I know. I know. Now we are guilty.
Does anywhere in that statement say she was the only one that ever spoke about it on YouTube? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. We held accountability. We
Mhm.
should have never spoken on it and should have shut it down as soon as it was said. Absolutely. I own all that. We all did, except for her. She's the only one who has not and absolutely refuses to at this point. There you go. Yeah, Pearl. 100. Yes. That's right. And it's not a sideline because that's what we went live about earlier today. I was sent a clip and 100% that is trying to shut somebody up and silence them. No way, shape, or form. Is there any blame on the victim? Is there any shame to be placed on the victim? Absolutely not. She should never be embarrassed about telling her story. Absolutely not. And that means you are allowed to tell your story to whoever, wherever, and whenever. I still stand by that.
Look, she is a warrior, is what she is. Because a lot of people bury it. They don't talk about it. She has set herself free by doing that.
She
And
has.
who can fault
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
for that?
Nope.
She
She's doing really, really well. Really
Mhm.
well. So proud of her.
Oh, she did, CJ. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we won't look. I don't want to go too into detail. I'm just saying. I just could not imagine going out there and begging everybody else to provide my child Christmas, to provide them a birthday, and especially putting unrealistic expectations out there.
And it's not that it was one time or 1 year. These people on YouTube have supported her children,
Or Facebook, as she said,
or Facebook, not YouTube, Facebook,
Mhm. For a long time.
year
I'm just,
after
you know,
year after year.
I'm just saying, and it's okay. People need help. I get it, man. I'm not, and that's not at all what I'm trying to say. It's just repetitively every month. And
Well,
then you
okay,
get mad.
so I did
Some
want to
girl,
speak on this because what?
I remember there was times you gave your last dollar to help somebody out.
Yep, yeah,
Dusty, you should be ashamed of
I
yourself.
did. Now,
Absolutely
he,
ashamed of
he was,
yourself sitting here telling lies on Charlie Girl when she gave you her last $7 in her account so you could go and buy a burger for you and your daughter. Shame on you. And I'm
now,
sorry, Charlie Girl. I'm not trying to brag about what you did or anything, but I just think that's really shitty.
I will say this: she tried to make a big deal today about, which it is a big deal. She did help me after you helped her with groceries. She helped me about a month later. She did pay it forward. So I don't know why she's trying to use that as a weapon. I mean, I thanked her profusely, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but she was trying to say today that the reason that we fell out with her was because of the Bart situation. The only reason she thinks that is because she rage quit when we were trying to pour our heart out to her and tell her how we were feeling. Things that we had been holding on to forever. And it all just came to a head.
She didn't want to have that conversation.
Nope. So she may never know why.
Oh yeah, Iris wants to know if Dusty can show where she sent that friend request.
Right.
I have no idea if Iris did or not. She doesn't remember doing it, but I don't know. But you did get that honorable mention today, Iris.
And Dusty said, I don't know her. Really?
Well, you knew her enough to get mad at her for not calling out your twin flame, Kenny Chesney. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily, they getting upset. I'm sorry, honey. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay, baby.
I just want to know how me stating the fact that she was the one that went live and blasted Jenna about the situation. How is that me throwing her under the bus that I mentioned it today when she went on her own live and did it?
I don't know. And I honestly, I can't remember if it was her life or my life. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I can't either.
I remember her yelling it out and going, oh shit, oh shit. And then, you know what? We did talk about it and we shouldn't have.
Yeah. In no way by me saying that she was the one that brought it to YouTube am I saying that we didn't talk about it. I was asked a question. Who brought it to YouTube? It was Dusty. Now, had Purple
Yeah.
had a follow-up question, did you guys ever talk about it? My answer would have been yes.
Yeah, but then that would have stopped Perp from being the whole, oh my God, they
Oh,
threw you
right.
under the bus. You know, that's where that comes in at. So there's a reason why
Mhm.
there's no follow-up question or anything.
Yeah.
Which Perp knows. She absolutely 100% knows. She really tries to sit there and play stupid. Now, either she is that stupid, which I kind of wonder, you know, are you that much of an idiot that, you know, you don't follow along and pay attention? She 100% knew all of it. Hmm. Yes, Fancy, I know. I know. There's a lot of people who did, but like I say, you know, we're not sitting out here saying anything, you know. Oh, I gave you this, I gave no. She wanted to mention that. Why the hell you gotta mention that? Bring it up. So if you do, well, let's talk about that then, Dusty. I can tell you right now, you hadn't paid forward everything that everybody gave you. Seems how you want to claim that. One time, you paid it forward. Nobody asked you to pay it forward. Nobody even asked you to pay the shit back. Nobody even said anything about all the money that they forked over to you. I just think it's really shitty, Charlie girl. I know you gave her your last $7.
Yeah. All right. Look, it came from my heart, so that's all that matters to me.
I know. But then to sit there and turn around and to lie about you? No, Charlie girl, I have a problem with that, honey. That is so wrong on so many levels.
Well, she will have to answer for that, not me.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, that's true, Fancy. You gotta make sure your family's taken care of first. And I'm telling you now, she got mad because we didn't provide Christmas for her child.
Well, I kind of did.
Yes, you sent some money one time. Yes, you did. You bought a gift for her.
Yeah. And I bought my family no gifts.
Which, do you remember why? I remember why. Let's talk about it, Dusty. Because the whole reason the Charlie girl got that gift for your daughter for Christmas is because you did help her out, paying it forward. But then she felt that she needed to pay you back. Let's get real, Dusty. Let's get real, man. You want to, let's do it. Charlie girl sent you money that she really didn't have. I won't even go into the details of it because I'm not going to do that to Charlie girl. But it is really low that she felt like she needed to send something because you had helped her out.
Well,
Something that you were paying forward. I remember it, Charlie girl.
that wasn't the only reason, though.
Well, it wasn't the only reason, but it was a big reason. I remember. And I also remember what it cost you. I'm not pretending anymore, Charlie girl. I'm not going to sit here and be kind to someone who wants to be so rude and tell lies. Just not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give out specifics, but I do know what that cost you, and you know too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to
Well,
yell at
and you know
you.
what? If I knew she wasn't going to get anything this year, I'd do the same thing again.
Yes, you would. You absolutely would. I still say, though, it's really shitty to do that. It really is. Because some of you spoke truth. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Well, that people need to realize that what you do on YouTube is forever. So if she didn't want it brought out a year later or however long, she shouldn't have said it in the first place.
That's true. Well, that's what they tell us all the time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's there forever. You brought it out. Huh. Real rich to see the hypocrisy that happens. Real rich to see hypocrisy. But that's okay. It's kind of freeing to be able to chat about things and not worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, there's a lot more we could chat about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kelly. Yeah, the background's fitting. I just don't know if do you really know the full scope of it? Huh. It's fitting all right. It really is. Yeah, it's just really sad if she didn't have to rage quit, and leave because she's
It
mad
wouldn't
we
have
didn't.
mattered, though. It
Huh?
wouldn't have mattered because she never thought, she never saw anything wrong with what she did. It was,
No.
all she wanted to do was make excuses.
That's true. That's absolutely true. So, like I said, she wants to talk about a call she wasn't even on. She want to talk about conversations we've had with Jenna that she was not privy to because she rage quit, pulled a yap move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey. Hmm.
And as far as, Chris had tagged me earlier and some screenshots and I don't even really remember this, but I guess I had sent them to Chris to make sure that Purple saw them, I guess. But anyway, so a lot of what's in those is the context of that phone call. We never said that those things weren't said.
No, absolutely not.
What we said was, because then we fell out with Jenna, didn't talk to her for a whole year. After we got back with her, or was trying to mend the relationship, we were able to have a conversation and even talk to one of the girls to clear every bit of that up. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we did a live shortly after that, spelling all that out.
Yeah, I know that there was. I know we put it out there. That's why Jenna has asked us, please, let's not even discuss it anymore. It doesn't need to be.
So when Herb Diddy brings that up on her live, which she will.
No, TJ, why would you be blocked in here? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Charlie girl. TJ was just saying.
No, I was just saying that when that's brought up, nobody ever said that. If that was the case, then why would we have sent that in the first place?
I don't know.
We've never said that we didn't say those things or talk about those things on that call.
Well, TJ Jerk, what was your comment? I didn't see a comment. I didn't even see one disappear. Anybody else?
I
No,
was
I didn't. I didn't.
Or did you block again, TJ? No, you're not blocked in here. You haven't ever been.
Oh
You
Lord, we
haven't.
got a rogue mod.
But I hope not.
Well, I don't see it as deleted, TJ, and I would see it.
I don't see it either. But hey, precious chaos.
He
No,
purchased me.
but no, you wouldn't be deleted. You wouldn't be blocked in here, TJ, because only people get blocked is if they come in and be rude, and
Oh wait,
nasty.
I think Joyce did it, but she said she was being sarcastic.
Oh, I don't. See, I don't see. Yeah, no comments deleted. I don't know. Oh, they have been removing comments. Maybe. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. But you're not blocked. You're not blocked.
What?
We've always tried to say that people can come in and say what they want as long as they're respectful. I think we've always honored that.
Yeah, Joyce was just playing with TJ. She didn't delete her
Okay,
comment.
gotcha.
Well, say it again, TJ. I don't know. I don't know.
Charlie, you feel free to go through.
Being uncharacteristic here, Jenna, and I'm sorry, but you were so gracious today. I tell you, I just love that. I said, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. But me, no, I'm wanting to zap this bee, okay? Like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play nice.
Yeah.
Well,
And
here's the thing.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch everything that transpired today. So
Here's the thing. Jenna knows in her heart the truth, so
yeah,
she's not going to get upset about it because she knows the truth.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it's been far too long. That stuff's been said about me and my children. So, they use it for content. They use it to come at me with. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I know who I am as a mom. I know who my children
Yes,
are.
ma'am. And we know it too.
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
And the whole thing here, too, is it was asked who brought that whole thing about your daughter out to the YouTube streets
Yeah.
about the story that she told, right?
What happened
Right.
to her? Yeah.
Um, that had nothing to do with
No.
the fallout between us,
Two
but it
separate
did.
incidences.
It had everything to do with somebody got a hold of paperwork and put it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So somebody went real life, put it out there, and okay, you exposed a child. She was a minor at the time that it happened, and you put it out, not knowing the context of it all.
Yeah.
And she saw it.
So Jenna
Wanted,
did not bring that to YouTube. Someone else
no,
brought
absolutely.
it. And she
No,
and her daughter both have every right to explain it. Or not to
Yeah.
explain it. Whatever, however they want to deal with it.
Well, I did because I
Nobody's
asked
business.
for her 100% consent of it. She was an adult when it got brought out on YouTube, and I asked if I could speak on it, tell her story, what happened, and she was 100% okay with it. She was at a moment in her life where she's like, "Yes, Mama, go ahead." Now, whether she wants later on to be able to speak about it on her personal time, tell her story, how it affected her, and to push other people from coming forward, to go forward instead of holding it in. Because while she was holding it in, she was tremendously sick on the inside, and it was affecting her. And I didn't know what was going on. I thought something, I didn't know. I was constantly having to call the ambulance, constantly having to go to the hospital. She would just be in public and pass out. So I'm very proud of her, how far she's came. And to me, she's a warrior. I don't care what anybody says.
absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she could be a blessing to someone else when she's ready to speak to an audience and to be able to tell her story 100. And no, victims should not be blamed. The person who done it is a sick individual. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
she did.
person.
She did go and come on camera and tell some of her story.
He
Yeah.
did.
You know,
And I know probably whoever, uh, found that information and felt compelled to share it with all of YouTube understands what kind of turmoil you could have caused for this young lady.
Yeah. Yes, because when I found out, I literally lost my mind. Yeah, it was bad.
I
You
mean,
know.
you literally
yeah.
exposed her trauma.
Yeah. Um, that was really that was a dark moment in my life when I was told that. But at the same time, I was glad that she told me
Oh,
because
absolutely.
considering the situation and what had happened, what had transpired, and who the individual was really seriously. I literally had to go seek a mental doctor. It was bad. She went with me. We both seek counseling together.
Yeah,
So
which is amazing.
yes, so she's came a long ways. Now she's got her voice back, and she's back to her normal speaking herself mind. I mean, speaking her mind self, and I'm very proud of her.
How many times has she passed out since then, Jenna?
We've not passed out any since she's came out.
Nope.
No, she. And that's one thing about it. She has not passed out one time since she came forward.
Yeah,
And that's a really good thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it is. So yeah, I mean, she's able to do things on her own now. You know, I'm just proud of her for who she's become, and we got to push these people to tell your story. Don't be scared. Don't put nobody down for telling their story. You know.
Yep, that's 100% correct. There's no reason to be shameful or embarrassed. Are you kidding me? The embarrassment lies with the perpetrator.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and as sad as that situation is, and this situation is really sickening, but it is what it is. You know. Thank you, Precious. As you know, I wouldn't want nobody to go through that. You know,
No, of course not.
I would not. I think that's the reason why I refuse to even watch the videos because it will probably trigger me back to those dark days that I was.
Hmm.
I mean, literally, it was dark.
Yep. But not only has she handled it with grace and dignity, so has her
Yeah,
mother.
yeah, by the grace of God, that's all I can say is she done it. I was doing it for her. You know, when she decided to go do what she needed to do, I was there with her 100%. You know, um, and I'm sorry, I literally would die for my children, and I exploded, and yes, probably about went to jail a couple of times, considering the fact of who it was. But it's all good.
Yep. I just don't think it's pretty decent for somebody to use somebody's trauma story like that. And wow. It's pretty low. Pretty low. I gotta say.
Yeah. I really don't wish none of that on anybody. I don't. I don't care how much.
No.
I don't hate nobody, but if I don't like you, I really will wish nothing of that on anybody. I wouldn't.
Well,
I don't think any of us would.
Well, maybe not over here, but you know what other people wish upon people
Yeah.
that they don't like. Vile,
Yeah.
nasty things that they say.
Here's
Okay.
this Texas tornado.
Threaten people. Threaten somebody's life because you don't like somebody? Oh, man. Come on. All right.
You're exactly right, Joyce. I know most mamas and most parents would lay down their life for their children. And I'm sorry, I'm just one of those parents. I know we was talking the other day, with Quint having his liver messed up and stuff like that a little bit. And, I was talking about, we was talking about doing like the liver stuff and stuff like that. It's just
Oh, yeah.
it's just what loving parents would do for their children to keep them alive.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Along with that, you can also say that there are things that I would not do to my children either.
Right?
Yeah, that's true, Pearl. Absolutely true. I know.
That's the sad thing right there, Pearl. Um, come at me all you want to. It's fine. But I don't think nobody's children should be involved in. I mean, I know I've done a lot of messed up stuff on here. I really have. I
Yeah.
admit I was a bit. I admit that.
Nobody's perfect. We just have to change our ways, you know? And I don't feel like I'm changing the opposite way, Jenna. I really do feel like
Oh,
that right
Lord.
now.
Shiny is becoming Zena 2.0.
Uh-uh.
Right. I'm telling you, I could. I so easily could. There's so much, you know, too much shit. And you got somebody sitting there being like that. You're like, listen here. You want the floodgates to open? Let's let them open. How about that? You know? Keep going. Let them open. I don't think you want to do that.
Well, like I
Yeah,
said,
Pearl.
I'm
You know
100%.
what? That's how I felt today too, Pearl. When I hear somebody going at a victim and trying to hush them up, and basically you're sitting there telling them they should be embarrassed about, telling their story, this, that, and the other, you're absolutely right. I wanted to shred somebody up. I really did. No, man, because you know what? We have been through a lot of shit, right, Jenna? We've been through
Yeah.
some stuff. We've gone toe to toe. We've learned a
Yeah.
lot. We've learned a lot. We've had to hold ourselves accountable for shit that we should have never done.
Right?
Absolutely. But you know what? I'll tell you this: we're protective over each other's children too.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And when I see somebody doing that, oh no 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 no. And Dusty want to sit there and go at it too? Oh, Dusty, Dusty, Dusty. No, ma'am. Uh-uh.
Because it's not just us, it's our kids that are involved too. I mean, we're not just best friends or sisters. It's like our children, see us as sisters, literally,
Yeah,
and it's,
yeah. There's just a lot. There's a lot there. There's a whole lot that that Dusty doesn't know. There's a lot of shit that we go through, as everybody does, right? Your daily lives that we are in each other's life off of YouTube.
yeah,
And those who have made friends off of YouTube,
yes,
um, everybody knows that. You have that understanding that there is things that happen and go on behind the YouTube streets,
yeah.
and that's just the way it is. You can understand it or not. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to. It's good. But to sit there and say one of these girls in here, these ladies is lying? Absolutely not. Not doing it. You're going to sit here and say that we haven't held ourselves accountable? Absolutely not. We absolutely have. We held ourselves accountable publicly, just as what we did publicly. We had to. It doesn't
And
make any of it right that we did. Absolutely not.
you're exactly right, Bugsy. You're exactly right. It took me a long time to realize that.
No, that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Exactly right.
So I won't go put it all out there. No, I really, I still really want to, though. There's a part of me, forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Because there is a part of me that just wants to blast the butts out of the water. I
Well, I
really do.
mean, for me, I'm holding stuff in right now because I know how I can get, and I just refuse to fight it. You know, there's no reason to hold all that hate. You
Yeah,
know,
you're right. You're right. There really isn't. I know. I know, Jenna. You're sending me a message. Y'all tell me, let it
I'm
go.
sorry. I'm sorry. You're exactly right. And cursing ones, I don't agree with going after kids. I can't do it. I refuse to. And it's just something I don't care how bad people think I am. I cannot go after kids. I just don't, I just see that wrong. I do. But for us adults to actually use children to go after parents and stuff like that, that is not right in my book.
Yeah, you shouldn't, and then shouldn't use your child against someone either. Not cool at all.
You know,
Oh, she worked with Raven. What's that about? Oh Lord, see, there's so much. Look,
yes, that was a long time ago, Tabby. Wow, you remember that?
Raven. What was that? You gonna have to fill me in on that one. Oh my goodness. See, you know what? I probably don't even want to know. This is gonna irritate me.
That was when the beginning of the case, you know. It was a bunch of stuff.
Oh good golly. You know what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Probably makes this situation look like nothing, huh?
No, it really makes it look like nothing. Because this, I mean, you know, it's been a whole bunch of mess that since I've came to this platform, like right here, not with y'all, but on like chatting in a chat or knowing that people hold live broadcasts, you know, with what 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago. But yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff that I've seen. Um, well, that was a long time ago. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, you'll have to fill me in on that one. I don't know. Kind of out of the loop on that.
I would know. I'll let you know about it.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know. Yeah. Either way, I don't. I really don't need to lower my standards either. I know I have already, and
No, you haven't. You haven't been really ugly.
I feel like
I,
I have. I feel like I have,
you got
but
conviction on your own. That's all it is.
maybe it's because there's so much in my mind that I know I could say, but I won't.
Yeah.
A lot more I could say, and I just don't appreciate it. I just, man, you're gonna say something. Speak the truth. Speak the daggone truth. That's exactly what Charlie Girl did, was speak truth, and you
Yeah, she
didn't like it.
did. She did. You know, even though we was at odds, y'all know that I watched every one of your lives.
I know you did. I know you did. That's why we always give you a special shout out. I always
Yeah.
give you a nice special shout out.
Everything y'all said, I claimed,
You did. You claimed stuff that wasn't even about you.
I
Oh,
know.
oh my gosh.
But it's all about a growing process, It's all about growing and, you know, I don't know. Yes, do I have hurt in my heart right now for everything that I'm not gonna lie. Yes, my heart hurts right now. And I'm trying to hold it in and, you know,
Yeah.
because that does hurt, but I'll just hurt in my own way. I won't address it like in a negative manner. I'm not gonna do it. So,
You're right, Jenna. You're right. It's not worth the breath. Really isn't.
no.
I just feel like it was worth the breath because you accuse people of lying over here. Mm-mm-mm.
Hopefully your
Oh,
conversation will end that with her situation, what she done today. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenna's turkey dog PTSD. That's right. I know. And deal you, whoop You know my prayers are with you, honey.
Yes, most definitely
It, it,
do.
it's another whole ball game when we lose our mamas. It's
Yes, that is.
yeah, it is heartbreaking. It just the whole every loss that we have is just a different spin, isn't it? It just
Yeah.
brings a whole new changes your life in a different way. I guess we could just say that. I know for me it did. Y'all know it did. When I lost my mama, I lost it. I lost my everything. She was my rock. She was my pillar of
Mhm.
strength, and you know. I mean, I knew she was, but I didn't know how much she was until she was gone, and it really got me. Like I,
Right.
I knew she was my best friend, but it's something I tell you.
Ain't nothing like your mama. I'm telling you.
I know. But you know what? We are so blessed to have that love and that connection. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No.
Anybody that I've lost, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world because, if you don't love, you don't hurt, and it's worth the hurt. Even though I wish none of us had to feel it, but it's worth it to have that love that you feel.
Right.
And that's what I hold on to is, I know how much my mama loved me.
Right. Yeah, I did too. She told me, me and my mom had a close relationship. Like she was my best friend.
Yeah.
You know.
We're blessed to have that. We really are. And I was blessed to be there with my mama when she took her last breath. Like I said, she always tried to teach me, grace throughout life and how to handle things. And whether I lived up to her expectations, probably not. I know I've failed many times,
I
um,
think we all have.
yeah, but, I do try to hold on to that. And, she even taught me in death to be graceful and understanding and acceptance. And it's just amazing, when I think about it. And, I was really blessed for that. And I know that sounds twisted, but I
Yeah.
really, I really do try to look in for a positive in everything. I really do. And even that, she was able to bless me in that.
Mhm. Oh, Dill, that is so sweet.
She was glittered. Oh my God, I love it. Delia Whippo. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Look at that. Y'all take note. Okay? Take note. I'm gonna go make a will. I'm gonna make sure that y'all better be putting some glitter up in my casket. I love glitter. I do. I know I'm old, but I love glitter, y'all. I love sparkly, shiny things.
Glitter me, baby.
I'm telling you, you're never too old for a little glitter. That's an awesome thing to do. That is so cool. I love that. Golden glitter gals. That's awesome. Uh-oh, Charlie girl, you getting something to eat? Usually she's muted or she's on the phone.
Yes, ma'am, I'm eating.
I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. I know. Mm. Hey, Jane, how are you?
Hey, Jane. I'm on mute for a second. Charlie girl, unmute. Please, ma'am.
What?
You have to unmute for a second. I got to get up.
I'm unmuted.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute real quick. I can't take y'all with me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, please mute. I'll glitter her, do you? If I got glitter in there, I'll go pass some glitter out for her. I sure will. I'll sprinkle some out there in the front yard. How about that? Spread the glitter around. That's so cool. I do love that. That's awesome. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, she can do a live on me. I don't listen to her, so I'm sure whatever she says, somebody will send it to me. You know, I'm glad I'm important enough for her to put my name in her title. I appreciate that. I
Oh,
really
I
do.
need to clear something up.
What's
Jenna
that?
said yesterday morning, she said that she was naming the people that watched Purple and the people that didn't that are in our group. She included me in the ones that did. Well, that's not true. I watched like 5 minutes of it to see who she's dragging, and then I click out.
Oh, you don't watch any. I literally, I can't stomach her, so I see, somebody clips something and sends it, then that's what I see.
Mhm.
So she could do a live about me. Thank you for putting me in your title. Oh, TJ, it probably isn't. It probably isn't. Um, you know, like I said, HIPOS, hippos, hypocrisy, hypocrites, and hippopotamuses. There you go. I said it. She can say whatever she wants. I know the truth. That's all I can say. Yeah, addicted. We're never too old for glitter. Never too old for glitter. I don't think we are. At least that's what I tell myself. I like to put the glitter out there and have it all over the place,
TJ, you know it's not. You don't even have to look.
What's going on?
TJ says she's going to check to see if her title was spelled correctly. I said, you know it's not.
Ah, well, I'm sure Perp Diddy will be speaking about a lot of stuff she doesn't know anything about.
Oh,
That's
and
what
that's
she
what
does a
she was
lot.
yelling. That's what she was yelling at me about yesterday. So how is that any different than what she's doing?
So, what she was yelling at you about speaking
Oh,
about something.
telling me that it wasn't any of my business, that it didn't have anything to do with me while she was up there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. When she tried to run Jenna's panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely has something to do with you. But you know what? I did find it very rich and hypocritical that she did state on your channel, Jenna, that, it's 2 against 1. This isn't fair. What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Oh,
word.
it's all right.
It's okay. She can play what she wants to. I will not react.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's right. You put your head down at night on the pillow, you're good, right? Yep, yep, yep. I know I got a lot of, oh man, y'all, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a 5-hour drive tomorrow. Oh, God.
What time you leaving?
I don't know. That's the big question. I'm not really sure. I know I'm gonna have to. Gotta be early.
I'm not good with glitter, but my kids love glitters. Well, my girls do. Quinn's not a real glittery person.
Well, a lot of guys aren't. I mean, my son hates it. He gets so mad when I start getting the glitter out and making stuff. Because, glitter travels.
Yeah, it does.
He's like, look at this. Oh, he gets so upset every time. Like, well,
It does get it.
when you move out by your own home, guess what? I will not bring glitter over there. Okay.
Yeah, come to find out, he was riding his dad's motorcycle. I forgot to mention this, and he wrecked the motorcycle.
When?
When he went down there, when he picked up his car,
Mm.
Oh, really?
a motorcycle, and Jamie told me about it. He said his side of
Oh.
his face is scratched up.
He hit the back brake instead of the front brakes.
Yeah.
Instead of the brake, Lord, he hit the
No.
back.
TJ, I don't like messes either. I don't, but I like glitter. And I don't think glitter is a mess. I look at it as an enhancement. I'm just saying, I do like glitter. I've actually got some glitter in the trunk of my car right now. From a cup that other cup I was making, a little bit of it fell off. I was like, oh, it looks so pretty. Yeah. Trunk of my car even has glitter. Ah! DJ's and my girls got in my craft box and got the bag of googly eyes out and put them on every picture in my house. For weeks, I found googly eyes. Yeah, you seen the ones where they go and they put them in, they go through the stores and put googly eyes on the packaging in movies and all kinds of stuff. Like everything has googly eyes. Like, it's funny.
I like the googly eyes. I loved when they were little when we used to do all kinds of stuff like that.
Oh, there you go, Mary. You got a lot of stuff from home. That's cool.
Uh,
We'll do it.
googly eye there.
Oh, all the rooster and chickens in the kitchen had googly eyes. That's good. I like that. See, I appreciate stuff like that. I do. Yeah, I know. We should. We should all get together and go hit a Walmart. We could hit several Walmarts. Everybody bring your googly eyes.
Right? It's like put them on your shirt.
Oh yeah, I know. Glitter. Oh, even your grand gets picked. Oh shit! I'm sorry, DJ. You probably be finding them for the next few months. Probably more somewhere. Do you got any photo albums? Because you might want to check in the photo albums too. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking.
would also be checking my underwear drawer before I went to the gynecologist, just saying.
Yeah, you can put those eyeballs everywhere. Do 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 do.
No, I'm talking about the glitter. Well, the eyeballs too.
Can you imagine eyeballs and glitter? Oh no, that'd be. Oh, I got my eye on you. Okay.
Someone is watching.
Well, it's okay. Door open. You got nothing to hide, honey. Nothing to hide. Could you imagine your husband having to go to the doctor and having glitter on his underwear?
That's bad. Sir, I swear I didn't put it there.
Oh, it just gave me a thought.
Right?
Oh yeah, we could have a whole line of them. Yeah. I guess.
Oh man, Jane.
I wonder if Yap Yap has googly eyes.
You'd have to, you'd have to have those big ones.
Thank goodness they come in different sizes.
I know. You'd have the big. Put them on the back of your undies. I mean, for the guys, we could just put one on the front. Right?
They put two on the back.
Yeah, it'd be horrible. I'm just picturing it. It'd be hilarious. I'm telling you, my husband would be mortified if I did that to him.
Right.
I had to go to the doctor. I didn't even know there was that eyeball on my underwear.
Sounds like a plan.
I know. I didn't know those eyeballs of glitter on there. Oh, sorry.
I don't think it would surprise Jamie at all. That's sad. I don't really think it would surprise him at all. He'd be like, my wife did this.
I know. I'd hear it. I'd hear him. Rebecca. Yeah.
They took you long enough.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch the sermon from church last week. What can I help you with? The sermon about keeping your eye on the Lord?
He'd be all right. You got me there.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't like that. All the man. Yeah, you could do all kinds of things. Look, man, they'd be looking for their hair. Look. Yeah, the doctors just say, don't be blaming the wife. We know what you're doing. Why you got eyes and glitter here? Oh, no. But hey, you just told me to keep an eye on things. And your husband said, hey, keep an eye on things. I'm going out, whatever. Okay. Don't you worry, honey. I'll keep my eye on it. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, good golly. Well, all right. Y'all ready to end it? Because I got to get going. I got to get my stuff
Yes,
done
ma'am.
for my travels tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I get ready to drive. Oh,
Y'all have a good night.
all right. Love you.
Love
Love
you.
y'all.
All right. Do what? What'd you say? She gone. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. And listen, you know what? If you want to tell lies, I guess what? I'm gonna respond. There you go. Till then, go ahead and read your urology report. Check your towels. Wash them. Do what you got to do. Yeah. You guys have a great one. We'll chat with y'all later. And again, thanks for joining us. And if you're gonna put eyeballs, fasten them on there good. Okay? Fasten them good, ladies.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You me down. I will not lay down my arms. Ready to be covered in scars, 'cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop, this world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out, 'cause I'm gone in deep. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want, what's your future? What kind of person would it take to seduce her? So what's next? Be obsessed with winning and your success. Make progress, this life is never promised. So feel blessed, live life, don't be too cautious. Trust the process. In too deep, I'll never quit. I wanna see this through, yeah, I'm all in. And I will hold my head up high. Got what it takes to fight and survive. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms.